And welcome back to the Coach's Corner here at the Sugar and Spice. We are with our Offensive Player of the Week. And again, this is pretty impressive. You have won the award, playing three different positions this year.
Yeah, that is pretty good.
Mr. Versatile right here, though. But have won it on offense and two times now on offense, or a couple of times on that, and on defense too, though. So, but huge ball game. And I was sharing with Coach Fleming here earlier that when Jameson went down there and was going to be out for the rest of the year, that I talked to you after the game, and you shared with me, I'm ready. And so I just need a few more reps and all like that. Well, lo and behold, last week you get 2 days in the gym and rain and all like that, though. Did you feel like you were as ready as you wanted to be going into that game Friday night, or was there still, you felt like you still needed some more live reps or something?
Pretty good. Even though we were in the gym 2 days, we still went out there on Tuesday and Thursday, so I felt good enough to
Okay.
go.
How'd it feel back there taking the snaps again?
It was a lot different.
All right, what did you see back there from that position again, and throwing again? It has to be a big advantage for you throwing the football because you're so familiar with all the routes. You know where everybody's going to be on what thing there. But just talk about how much that's helpful in being on the other end of the ball so many times this year.
Yeah, you can kind of know sort of what the defense is going to do. Like if you have this route, then you know how they're going to react. So you can kind of already have in your mind where you're looking to go.
So, but all right, big play, the big time of the game was that Chapman had cut the lead to 5.5 minutes to go in the game. A lot of people thought they were going to try the onside kick, and I'm sitting there saying they're not going to onside kick this time. They're going to go on and do the kick it deep because they feel like they can stop and get the ball back and either try to get a field goal or a touchdown to win the game, though. And again, you come back in the game at quarterback, and what are your thoughts at that point when you check back in? That Taekwon's carried it 33 times for 286 yards, so, but just coming back in the game, having watched the game and all, what were you thinking at that point?
I was really just thinking don't mess up because at that point we had done everything we needed to do to win. And we had the ball. All we had to do is get a first down. So that's kind of what I was thinking.
Okay, but just talk about two. I mean, you had two big plays to where the third down plays where you made big runs and scrambled. What did you see and what were you thinking at those times?
The first one was a screen pass, and they kind of stayed with Taekwon.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I can't throw it. And then I saw an open lane, and I just took off and ran it. And then the second one was an outside run, and we blocked it well. And
you had to feel good when coming back into that point of the game that the defense was probably a little bit worn down and all, and you had fresh legs too, that you were well rested right there. So you probably felt pretty good at that point coming back in.
Yeah, I was a little cold, but
yep,
I felt good.
Going in, we're not going to talk any strategy or plays or anything, but just talk about, you played Pendleton earlier this year, but you were at receiver. Taekwon was at receiver there, though. But, what did you learn from playing them that first time when y'all scrimmaged them?
I learned they throw. Well, I was actually played more defense that game, but they threw the ball pretty well. They have one guy that they like. Offensively, I played one or two drives, so I don't remember a whole lot about them.
So have they changed much? I know y'all are a different team now, and
I think they have a little bit. They like to throw screen passes.
Do they?
Yes, sir.
Okay, is it the screen passes like y'all like to throw too?
Yes, sir.
The one that Asher makes the big play on there. Yeah. Just talk a little bit about that. You threw an 89-yard touchdown pass.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
That was cool.
Hope he stayed in bounds.
Yes, But and again, I forgot to give Taekwon a hard time about getting run down at the 2.
Yeah.
When he started looking back over his shoulder, that's when I knew they were going to catch him then. You got to keep that head down, keep going forward. but on that though, but he runs off and leaves people. That they were right there next to him. Next thing you know, he's 10 yards ahead of the pack, going right there though. And he always seems to make the big block on the play,
Yeah.
right there for him. So that's Batman and Robin team up out there, the dynamic duo out there though. But just talk about having some weapons, the weapons you got around when you
Yeah,
take the snaps now.
it definitely makes it easier because you don't, you know that you've got good surrounding people and
And
make
and you
plays.
got the forgotten man. You got Reese back there,
Yeah,
who's again, like I've said before, that every time he gets the ball, I can't help but think about him lugging trees, and it looks like he's dragging trees when he's dragging people around like that, though. So, but just see, what do you looking at film? What do you see with their defense that y'all need to take advantage of?
I think we'll be able to run the ball pretty well again.
Okay.
Um, I think that'll work pretty good for us, and then shorter passes will always work. But
Okay. I think it's exciting right now. I mean, I know some of y'all got some new wrinkles, and I was telling Coach Fleming some things, some ideas that I had, and he said we already been putting those in this week, doing some stuff right there though. But just talk about Pendleton. It's got to be a nightmare for them because they don't know what to
yeah, they
prepare
have
for.
no idea
They have no
no
idea
idea what's coming.
because it's not the same team they scrimmaged back in
No.
August right there though. So again, big thing too. You get one more home playoff game and a chance. As far as sending the seniors that have played in that field since second grade, that's got to be something y'all want to do. Send them out with a win on that field one last time.
Yeah, that'll be a big game for us.
Okay. All right. Well, let's go to some of the questions. These are the ones my wife had right here. That she's sitting there where I'm going over all my questions in my mind, and she's sitting there saying, "Well, I think you need to ask this." She said, let's go deeper. I said, don't go too deep now on these because I said, I don't know how I'd answer some of them, though. But first one is, in life, what makes you truly happy?
Um, I said making other people happy. I like that.
Okay.
Doing that.
All right. Thanksgiving's coming up in a couple of weeks. What are you most thankful for?
I'm thankful for my family.
Okay. Thanksgiving. Tell me what it's like in the Simpson household. What do y'all do for Thanksgiving every year?
Usually we'll go to one of our. We either go to my grandparents that live in Georgia or my cousins that live in North Carolina, or they have a house in North Carolina, or we'll go up there. We'll do one of the two usually.
Okay. All right. You've been put this year in charge of the Thanksgiving menu. Tell me what all y'all going to have to eat.
We're gonna have turkey, macaroni, green beans, um, some bread.
Okay.
That's,
I'm
that's
trying,
about.
trying to think what else. Or sweet potato souffle or any of that?
I don't really like.
Okay.
that.
All right. Pecan pie or
Nah, I don't
pumpkin
really like
pie?
pies.
You don't like pies? Okay. I got to have some ice cream on my pie.
Yeah, ice cream.
The
We can
vanilla
have
ice
ice cream.
Okay.
There, but
Okay. Got to have that too. All right. What is your definition of happiness?
um, doing something that you love to do, I would say that
Okay.
makes you. Well, that makes you happy, obviously. But
Okay. All righty. All right. Let's jump over now here into some more right here. You a leader or follower?
a leader.
Okay. Do you make your decisions based on logic or emotion?
Um, Probably logic.
Okay. Being happy or making others happy?
Um, Making others happy.
Okay. Would you rather be talking or listening?
Listening.
Okay. No diseases or no poverty?
No diseases.
All righty. Money or free time?
Money.
Smart or kind?
Kind.
Would you rather somebody to be painfully truth to you or sugarcoat and comforting lie?
True.
That's one thing. I probably hurt my players' feelings a lot, but I was a straight shooter all the time. I didn't beat around the bush. If they basically were not playing well or they stunk, then I would say, you stunk today.
Yeah.
And I would not beat around the bush with that, though. So, all righty, let's get to some of the other things right now. Looking at some of them, I've written some of these down. Questions. Would you rather play a solo sport or a team sport?
Um, I I haven't played a solo sport. I don't think so. That'd be fun to try and
Okay,
see.
like golf or
Yeah,
you know,
golf
track or
something
something like
like
that,
that.
where
Yeah,
you run individual events and all.
yeah.
Love or money?
Um, love,
Work hard or play hard?
work hard.
A great friend or one great friend or many good friends?
One great friend,
Friends or family?
family.
Board games or video games?
Um, video games.
Okay. Past or present?
Um, pass.
Okay. Lunch or brunch?
Lunch.
Okay. Sausage or bacon?
Bacon.
Movie candy or popcorn at the movies?
Popcorn.
I could eat my weight in popcorn. I still hold the record at the Spectrum Center in Charlotte when I was covering the Hornets. You could get unlimited refills on the tubs of popcorn. I ate 7 tubs at one game.
Really?
I thought I was going to turn inside out with all that salt. I was like a snail there, though. Salty or sweet?
Um, sweet.
Skinny fries or deep cut fries?
Skinny fries.
Ice cream cone or ice cream in a cup?
A cup.
Okay. Would you rather build a snowman or a sandcastle?
A sandcastle.
Okay. Let's see what I got on this one right here. Anything interesting? Nope. I don't like that one. Skydiving or scuba diving?
Scuba diving.
I'd probably try that because I ain't no way I'm gonna go up
Yeah.
that plane and jump out. Like I said, I'd find some way to inhale the whole ocean if I tried to go scuba diving.
Yeah.
I'd mess it up some way. Okay, right there, I'd be like you jumping out of the plane and somebody gonna give you $1 million and you died and never got to spend your money.
Yeah.
Camping or a luxury hotel?
A hotel.
Okay, let's see here. General admission tickets or seated tickets?
Seated tickets.
Okay, yep. American Idol or America's Got Talent?
America's Got Talent.
Would you rather phone call or text message?
Call.
Would you rather be book smart or street smart?
Book smart.
Okay, and I think I'm on the other side of the ball. I'm probably more. I didn't apply myself much when I was in school. I mean, I was not straight A's. I had more fun in school. I
Yeah.
did that, but I think I'm pretty street smart on a lot of stuff though. That growing up on the carnival and the things you see, I've seen and experienced things that most people would not in their lifetime see or do. All right, would you rather go to a big bash or an intimate gathering?
A gathering.
Cardio or weights?
Weights.
Save or spend?
Spend.
Online shopping or shopping in the store?
In the store is fun.
Okay. Would you rather handwrite your homework or type it?
Type.
East Coast or West Coast?
East.
Roller coaster or Ferris wheel?
Roller coaster.
What superpower would you want?
Probably to be invisible. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I would. That sure would. You'd never have to pay to get into
Yeah.
anything. That would be really good. If you could master one of these skills, which one would it be? Singing, dancing, cooking, archery, or anything else?
Cooking.
Cooking. Yeah, that'd be a gourmet cook. That would be good too. What's the best thing you ever purchased?
Honestly, don't know. Maybe my Xbox. That's probably what I do the most.
Okay, all right. What's something you've got? I know bucket lists are still a long ways off, but what's something you've got on your list that you want to do in your lifetime?
I want to go to New York. That'd be pretty cool.
Okay, I would love to go to New York, either to go to Christmas time and go to Rockefeller Center
Yeah.
and down there with a tree. Or another thing, I would love sometime to see the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Yeah,
Those
that'd
are
be
two things I may never get to do, but I would love to do both of those. What's your favorite holiday?
Thanksgiving.
Okay. If you had all the money you needed and you never had to work a day in your life, what would you do?
Probably play golf.
Okay, there you go. Hey, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
I'm going to play in the morning.
Really?
Yep. Coach Tony and I got tea time At 9:30 tomorrow, when you're in class, think about us. We're playing at River Falls
Really?
tomorrow morning at 9:30 there. Okay. What time do you wake up every morning?
Probably if we have a school day, 7, and if we don't, probably like 8:30,
What time do you go to bed?
10.
Okay. What time? I mean, what do you usually have for breakfast?
Um, Usually biscuits or something like that.
Okay. If you had to, and I know you haven't had to ever do this, but if you had to stay in your room all day and couldn't leave your room, what's something you'd have to have in there with you?
Um, I probably my phone, I guess.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'd have to have. I'd go crazy if I didn't
Yeah.
have that. I could stay in there all day if it weren't for that though. What's your favorite ice cream?
Chocolate.
What's your least? That's what Booker hates.
Really?
He can't. That's his. What's your least favorite?
I don't like sherbet.
Okay, all right. Let's see right here. Anything we can add to it? And when was your birthday?
October 28th.
Okay.
So last week.
Okay, yeah. What did you wish when you blew out the candles?
Um, I did not wish anything actually.
Okay. And last but not least question that I'm going to ask you, what inspires you?
Um, Probably my faith.
Okay. Can you go in depth a little bit more on that? On
Yeah. I feel like I've been blessed with abilities, and I'm using them to glorify Him, and that's my goal every day.
that's something, and that's a good feeling and things that I look back at my life and all, and I've been around for 67 years that God has blessed me in so many ways by allowing me to been a high school coach and been all-time winningest coach
Mm.
at Bowling Springs and the awards that I've won. And then in the broadcasting, I've met every big name the athlete and just coaches and all that I can honestly say he has truly blessed me. And it goes back to when I was in college that I prayed after I graduated from college. I didn't know what I was going to do. I thought I wanted to be a coach. And I made a promise to God that if you will help me get a job in coaching, I will never, ever turn down the opportunity to speak on your behalf. And it's been amazing. I mean, I've spoken on programs with Bobby Bowden at that
Yeah.
time, Tom Osborne, who was a famous coach, Tom Landry, and all, been on programs and people like that I never even thought I would ever meet in my life. But to get to share my faith with them on programs, it's just truly that if you give God the talent and ability and let Him take you wherever you want to go, it's amazing that my life has been a total blessing. So I wish you that same success, because I know you're going to be successful in whatever you do because you are a smart young man. And I look forward to seeing. I know Halloween was last Friday night, and y'all had a lot of tricks and treats
Yeah.
in store for Chapman, but I'm looking forward to Halloween again. That's Friday night to see what the new tricks or treats y'all have for Pendleton Day. So Brayden Simpson has won his third Player of the Week here, playing three different positions, Mr. Versatility. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Keep up the good work.
Sir, thank you.
Thank you. All right.